Welcome to Old Boney Mountain Hot Sauce Grotto's Tasting Notes, where every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. we talk about great hot sauces from around the world. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Chanda. We're with Old Boney Mountain Foundation for Kids, where we're investing in the future of local youth who are striving to overcome hardships and become inspired adults. So we're here for a cause, and we're here for the international hot sauce community.
And stay tuned. At the end of this episode, we'll tell you how you can be a part of Tasting Notes.
Yep. All right.
So let's do the grab
bag.
And you get to pick this time.
Okay.
Wow.
Still got a good amount in there. All right. Number 1, smoke and mustard from Flashpoint Sauces.
Ooh, good one.
Yum. Second, say that. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be good. All right, and then we've got Barbero Mojo.
All right.
Mojo or Mojo?
Mojo?
Might be Mojo. Okay. The El Habanero. All right. I'm gonna dig.
My weightlifting.
Martinez, yeah, Martinez hot sauce. She has a few. So this one.
Yeah, it's California sauce. They were at our event last year.
Hot
summer night.
I don't know which one that one was.
And the final one.
And Mr. Habato from Radiation Therapy.
Radiation Therapy, good one.
Yes, cool. So
It'd be hard to put into order.
All right. So this one, I have no idea which Martinez this one is. This one says habanero. This one says habanero. So I'm assuming habanero. And then we've got a medium mustard. So my first guess, I think this might be the order. What do you think?
Let's see. My take is that they're all going to be medium type beef, so they're all going to be very similar.
That's
so
what I was thinking.
That's as good as any I can
think too hard into it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's give everybody a look at the labels. All right.
These ones are stuck.
First one up. Barbero Mojo, we'll call it.
I'm gonna go Mojo.
All right, this one looks like a nice, rich sauce with some roasted elements in it.
These are also, I think, going to be a good example of, they're all probably going to be similar heat level, but very different sauces with like taste, look, variation of what ingredients are going to stand out more than the others. Obviously, we have a mustard sauce in here.
All right.
All right.
Next,
Mr. Habato.
Radiation Therapy.
It's gonna be such a good day.
Trying to take off.
Trying to peel off the sticker.
Yeah.
I should have done that.
I think Radiation Therapy is from North Carolina.
And they've been in the competition for Hot Summer Night.
Yep. We go, look at that. That's a great looking sauce there. Cool little label, Mr. Habato.
Yeah. Flashpoint next.
Flashpoint, one of the premier sauce companies in the world, actually. They are a consistent contestant at Hot Summer Night.
All right. As is Martinez.
Smoking mustard.
So Martinez too, if you go find her on Instagram, she has some outstanding social media when it comes to just like how vibrant all of her food and sauces and everything that she makes on there. It just looks so fresh and so colorful and so flavorful.
And they're fermented.
Her sauces say the same thing.
Fermented sauces. All really good looking labels. Let's take away the sauce so you can take a look at the label a little closer. and get ready for tasting it. So there you have it. Those are the sauces on display today. Some good looking sauces, some great companies.
All right. Cool. So all the sauces are such different colors too. That Martinez is just so poppin'.
So what are we gonna be tasting with today besides our spoons?
Today I made some potatoes, just like a potato hash, very simple, nothing too crazy over the top, but a little charred so that, you know, might do something with the difference of tasting from a spoon to tasting with food. But I love tasting them both ways because there's some sauces where I think on the spoon I'm picking it apart too much, but if I just eat it on something, I'm like, oh, that's really good, or you know.
Potatoes are very usually pretty good to get some sauce with.
Yeah.
Taste sauce with.
Yeah.
So Martinez is a fermented sauce, and I had the pleasure of meeting them at Hot Summer Night event this last year. They came and showed their wares and provided tastings and things. Very, very cool company.
Yeah, so there's all natural, good for your guts. So I believe fermentation in general is good for your gut. But using the all natural ingredients too is gonna, I think between the peppers and the juices, yeah. Okay, so excuse me. Ingredients, we've got carrot juice, mandarin orange juice, sweet peppers, bell peppers, habanero, lime juice, honey, kosher sea salt, black pepper. All organic.
So you get the picture. This is a healthy product. It sounds refreshing. It definitely smells refreshing. The aroma is very nice.
I think she did a really good job with her label though. I feel like this, after meeting her especially, I feel like this is just like clean, to the point, nice, fresh. I think her sauce really reflects well on the label and on.
Did you say we were going this way for heat or this way?
I said that was going to be on the mild side. Am I off? Here we go.
You didn't spoon it though. You did their potatoes. Good kick, huh?
Tricky Martina.
You get a good kick off of this sauce,
Yeah.
and it's a great sauce to put on food. I can tell you right now, because it gives you a little wallop.
That is really good. It's very. You can taste the freshness of the carrot without it tasting too much like a carrot. You know, I think the other ingredients that are in this sauce pull away from the carrot, but the carrot has that really, really bright color and has that freshness to it.
And carrots are used as a base for a lot of hot sauces, and this one in particular. I mean, if you're looking for a hot sauce that you can really get a little kick to and a good flavor, but it's not going to overwhelm your food with changing the flavor of your food.
Yeah.
It's going to provide you some good heat. This is a good one. I'm going to be using this more often.
I know, me too. I tried it first on the potato. I think you did spoon first, but I'm happy I went food first because I immediately was like, this is great with my food.
Yeah. And like, if you're like us, we like some heat, you know, and you don't want to overwhelm the flavor of food with heat, but you want to get a good punch.
Yeah.
This is it. I almost guarantee you it's going to be rising up in the ranks there as far as the heat level.
Yeah. It's like a comfortable heat for me. I know it's a hot sauce, but it's also not testing my tolerance.
So would you put it in the hot category?
I think if it were in the hot category, it would be on the mild end of hot.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
But it might be a little too hot for medium. And that's where I think it'd be interesting to see the judges' choices on where they lean. Yeah. Because it would be interesting to see how many people align with that that in terms of how hot it is. So
I can tell you as a judge, I would align with a heat level of hot. I would say that would be good use of heat.
I feel like if you're saying that it fits in the hot category, then it probably does, because usually something I say would be hot is something that you're like, it's probably a
Yeah.
little more mild. So
Yeah, it might be on the mild side of hot, but I definitely put it in the hot category.
it has like a nice lingering peppery heat to it.
Mhm.
Like if you were to like fresh ground pepper,
Yeah, and
that's like the linger of the pepper for me.
yeah, so what else would we put this on? Because definitely tacos, tostados.
Yeah, tostadas would be really
Yeah,
good
because
with that.
get the lettuce
I
and
feel like it'd be really good on pizza too.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
really good. Yeah.
All right, what's next? Flashpoint.
Flashpoint. This is the smoke and mustard. It says medium on the front, which is why I put it in the middle.
I'm gonna scan our shelves that have all the past winners of the hot summer night event. Because if I scan our shelves, I will notice that there are a lot of flashpoint wins up there. And you know, I think not only flashpoint wins, but they even won last year, I think, for the world's greatest hot sauce with the Banshee.
Yeah, the Banshee.
And then I looked the year before, multiple wins.
Yeah.
You know, this is a company that's constantly first of all participating in our hot summer night event. Secondly, always being in the top 10 in a lot of the categories they enter.
Yeah.
So in this mustard sauce, we created a new spicy mustard category because we didn't think it was fair to have mustard sauces mixed in with the hot sauces. Because it's a favorite of a lot of judges is mustardy sauces. So we said, hey, let's make a separate category for them.
Well, I remember one of the comments I kept making, you know, when all was said and done was, man, there was a really good mustard sauce, but I had such a hard time comparing it to another really good sauce that was in that heat category. And so when we separated it out and gave it its own, it made it so much, it felt more fair on judging the taste and the flavor and the heat level.
And just the judges, I mean, obviously they can enter their sauce in a mild or medium or hot division, as well as the spicy mustard division, and see where it takes them. However, I think the judges are starting to be weary that, hey, if you're going to enter a sauce in enter in the right division, not only heat level, but
right. Yeah,
mustard.
there may be that, you know, if it's in the, say, medium category, they could say, this is a great sauce, but I want this in mustard.
Yeah, and it could still score high.
Yeah.
However, the division would.
Yeah, the way that the rating system is set up, you can't walk on like outside of it for what your grading scores are, you know. So anyways, all right, smoke and mustard. So this one has prepared mustard, vinegar, water, mustard seed, salt, turmeric, paprika, cider vinegar, chipotle peppers, brown sugar, water, kosher salt, and spices.
Nice. Here's the sauce.
I like the consistency of this one. It's smooth, but then you can see a bunch of the spices in it.
You get a great mustard aroma. This one is I believe this is their lighter version or less heat version of their spicy mustard. They have another one called blazing.
That's mustard. Right. Yeah. I would pour this all over a pulled pork sandwich. I would let's see. I would season my ribs with this. Like if I had pork ribs, spare ribs, baby backs.
Yeah, no doubt. We just had ribs the other day,
carnitas
2 days ago, and
we had them yesterday too.
Put some spicy mustard on it. I know you
guys, I feel like we've had a few.
You guys smoked it yesterday, and I smoked it the day before. Mom and I did. All right.
It's also good with the potato. I mean, I feel like potato is a good vessel for any hot sauce, but it's definitely medium in heat. So right away, I'm gonna go like this. The flavor is really good though. It doesn't just taste like it's mustard and vinegar. You know, you can get
it's a layered flavor, you know, they put some time and effort into it.
It's a little bit of chipotle, but not, it doesn't taste like a chipotle sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm a big fan of Flashpoint and all their sauces. They're just one of those that's kind of rises above a lot of sauce companies, and you know, you know, we have a competition, and the best in the world is determined by basically how many sauces you have that finish in the top 10. Because when you have a hot sauce competition with over 100 in a division, finishing in the top 10 is what gets you points, and that's what kind of determines the world rankings as far as hot sauce companies go.
Mhm.
And this one's been the best.
The thing that I
Best
find,
in 2022.
the thing that I find interesting too is that I feel like the sauces that I've had from Flashpoint, they do what they say they're gonna do. So when you're looking at this label, there's no question about anything when you're tasting the sauce that says it doesn't line up.
Yeah.
But thinking about that, that's interesting that we do blind judging with them. So we don't know it's Flashpoint. We don't know what the label looks like. We don't know anything other than what the sauce tastes like.
And we get a lot of mustard sauces in that division now, so
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
there's a good variation of different types of mustard sauces, and
Mhm.
this company rises to the top on many occasions.
I think if you were to take all of their sauces, I think if you took every bottle that they had and put it into a cup and then mixed it all up, you could match them all. That's what I think I'm trying to say.
I didn't understand.
Like,
Say it again.
okay, so we know that they have many sauces,
Uh-huh.
but let's just use as an example that they have the other heat level of spicy mustard.
Uh-huh.
So I think if you took all of their bottles and lined them up, and if you poured them all into cups like this and then mixed all the
You
cups
could
up,
match them.
you could match them
I
by tasting.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Kind of.
All right. No,
Okay.
I agree.
All right,
Alright, what's
anyways,
next?
yeah, so definitely a true medium sauce to me. Okay, so radiation therapies, Mr. Habato. It says locally grown habaneros, garlic, and tomato, a truly dashing experience in every single dash. And they actually do have a heat-o-meter on the front that I didn't notice the first go around when I was lighting these up, but it has 3 out of 5 little lightning bolts. So this one says fresh habanero peppers, white vinegar, apple cider vinegar, whole peeled tomatoes, garlic, onion, carrots, kosher salt, brown sugar, garlic powder, onion powder.
Wow, when I smell the aroma of this sauce, it doesn't smell necessarily like those ingredients.
Okay, interesting.
It smells really refreshing. Not that
yeah.
those ingredients aren't, but you wouldn't think of it. You'd think it'd be some kind of a more of a fruit-based sauce or something with the aroma.
Right.
And really, it's a garlic and kind of tomatoey sauce.
It smells like a barely ripened cherry tomato to me, if I were to pull tomato from it.
Yeah, I do too. And I get a little garlic too. Well, let's taste it and see. Good, a good garlic. Yeah. You get that? So the heat level, I would say it comes in at a medium, high medium.
I just dumped it right in the back of my throat.
It goes right to the back of your throat too. And it's got a strong garlic, tomato kind of flavor. And it's very, I won't say pungent, but it's very strong in its flavor. Yeah. It's a really good flavor. And it would really go good on potatoes, which I'm gonna try right now.
I just dumped that into the back of my throat.
Potatoes.
Okay. I'm back.
Well, maybe it's a hot sauce.
This is hot. And I say that because it slapped me in the back of my throat right when I dumped that down. And then it stayed and it just exploded in the rest of my mouth.
I noticed a little bit of a panic there in your face.
Well, because I knew that I poured it in the back of my throat. I thought, oh no, big spoon, here we go.
Got a good lingering heat too, right around my tongue. It's just got a little more intense after the first taste.
Mine didn't. All right, let's try this on the potatoes. I had to recover from that.
There's a lot of sauce companies.
Mm,
I believe
That's
these
really
guys
good
are
with
from
the
North
potatoes.
Carolina. I'm trying to
yeah,
see
North Carolina.
Charlotte. Yeah.
It's a very, very clean sauce, flavor-wise.
I gotta look at Flashpoint because I think they're North Carolina too. So we got North Carolina, California, North Carolina.
I like, so a lot of flavor, a lot of heat throughout from, like I said, right from the get-go, and then it just like
Do
bomb
you
went
still
off.
have it in there?
Mhm.
Me too.
Yeah, but not, it's not killing me, but I taste that heat throughout. If you want hot sauce, this is hot sauce.
The aroma is really refreshing.
Yes.
The flavor packs a punch.
The aroma is almost deceiving.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think that's why I dove in so in, I guess, naively. Yeah. It tricked me because when I was smelling it, I thought this one's going to be a medium heat. It smells very refreshing. Like you were saying, a little bit almost fruitier, but then right when I just went full on spoon, and it definitely had more upfront heat than I expected.
It grabbed you by the throat.
It did. It was like, I'm a hot sauce. Listen to me.
Go.
Uh-huh.
Love it. This is why we love what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasant
That's
surprises.
really good though. It's very, it doesn't have too much of one flavor when you're pouring it on your food.
Yeah.
It brings heat without trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we're flavor first kind of people. However, we do like our heat, and that's what that is.
Yeah.
Kind of flavor first, heat. If you like hot sauce, you like a good hot sauce that's good on, for sure, potatoes. I'm thinking that would be really good on enchiladas.
I could do enchiladas, yeah.
Yeah, even mac and cheese.
Yeah.
If you want to spice up the mac and cheese, that's going to go well with it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the typical pizza
Yes.
would be good.
I know. We keep leaning back to pizza on this stuff.
Pizza on the benefit.
Yeah, and then I think for now it lines up well.
Yeah.
We'll
I
see
think
what happens here.
It's
But
very similar in heat level.
I feel like I don't have a fair opinion anymore because of my fight.
All right, what's next?
All right, this is the Barbero Mojo.
All right.
So
Hopefully we're saying that right.
El Habanero. So
Maybe it is mojo.
I know, that's why I confused myself. I try to like hit the whole.
But I like the mojo by,
All right, so
so go with that.
using only the finest ingredients to combine the flavors of Cuban Mojo marinade, that explains it. Mojo sauce.
Yeah. Cuban.
With unique spicy pepper combinations that give your food a tasty kick. So ingredients are tomatoes, habaneros, sweet onion, distilled vinegar, red bell pepper, Mojo Criollo, which is water, salt, orange juice, lemon juice, garlic, onions, spices, sugar, preservative, garlic, salt, spices.
Kind of similar ingredients to the radiation therapy one to a
A
degree,
little bit, yeah.
but it's a different order and
Yeah, and you
although probably
obviously,
the tomato is a little bit
I was
more.
gonna say, you can obviously see the difference in the color.
Yeah, there's roasted elements in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll completely change the flavor. Let's see how the heat level is. Both have habaneros.
Yep, and this one's a chunkier sauce too.
Yeah, I can smell the
Texturally.
tomatoes.
Yeah, I smell the peppers and the tomato.
Mm-hmm. Heavy tomato.
I know, but I recognize this
Got
sauce.
some seeds.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a chunkier consistency. It kind of has that sweetness from the
I
tomato.
should wait before I start evaluating the heat because it's starting to come on.
Yeah. I get like the sweetness of the tomato and then like a smoky heat that's
Yeah.
slowly rising up.
Smoked flavor coming in with the tomato.
I feel like they're gonna be really good on the potatoes.
I do too. Go ahead.
I'm stealing this.
But I think these two are hotter.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move these two over.
Mm-hmm.
Put this one here. Put them on the potato.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the smokiness from the peppers and the whatever I mean, you can see that there's definitely some char on in the sauce, and I get that smokiness in that spice too.
This brings a good heat element to the potatoes.
Yes,
It's gonna be really good on tacos
I do it with asada.
and burritos.
Yeah,
Asada burritos.
yes, yeah, it'd be a really good asada burrito
Yeah,
sauce.
very good.
Nachos. What else?
Excellent.
Another
Excellent
tostada sauce. Yeah, so I'm very surprised with all of these sauces. I really thought that we were gonna sit in a true medium
Yeah.
day to day.
Yeah, we had a good tasting notes today. This is a good lineup.
Yeah. Obviously everything is a completely different order. Nothing stayed where we had it, but
We knew that was gonna happen.
I don't know. I really thought that they'd all be a lot closer in heat. But they spread out pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say where would you put the Mojo in your heat division?
It's still up there at a high, medium, or low.
Yeah.
But it's just not as hot as those two. But I can feel it on my tongue big time right now. It's just
Yeah, I
still
would
there.
say medium, high medium, low hot, high hot.
Okay. I'm with you.
But maybe even this guy might go into extra hot though. The Mr. Hibato.
Yeah.
It's
I think he just caught you off guard.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm gonna say high hot.
Okay.
The use of the pepper in that is well done for the type of pepper.
I agree with you there.
So great sauces though all around. So anyways,
So here we go.
So if you did like this episode, or if you've liked any or all of our episodes, then please like, share, subscribe. You can rate this video as well.
That's right. You can rate it $1 to $10. $1, it was terrible. $10, it was fantastic. It all goes to a good charity, Old Boney Mountain Foundation for Kids, a 501c3 company. And check them out at oldboneymountain.org. Now, don't forget that if you're interested in a chance at getting your sauce on tasting notes, all the sauces in our grab bag come from those who entered our annual Old Boney Mountain Hot Summer Night International Hot Sauce Competition. You can register.
Sorry, I'm still eating. Yes, our registration for the 2023 competition is open now. You can go to oldboneymountain.org and you can enter your sauce. It'll lead you down that road and down that path. You can also apply to be a judge for one of our heat divisions. You can do that through the website as well. So definitely get on there and check it out. We have a good amount entered so far.
Yeah,
so
there's almost 100 sauces.
Get your
already,
sauce. So get your sauce in there now. Registration will close on. When does our registration close?
May 1st. We have to have all the sauces in by May 1st.
Correct. Okay, and then judging will
So you
take
can
place
register
through
all the way
May.
up until however long it takes you to mail it in
Mhm.
before May 1st. All right. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night.